Good evening to you, one and all. Shadow Temple of the Zeldathon and Lionhearted teams back here with the new Pokemon Snap. Which, okay. So, let me just kind of talk this through, right? So for those of you unaware, new Pokemon Snap came out today. It is let's say a spiritual successor, or I guess maybe a direct sequel, who knows, to the original Pokemon Snap, which came out on the Nintendo 64 back in, I believe, either the late 90s or the early 2000s. This was one of my favorite games on the Nintendo 64, 1999. I have very distinct memories of this game so very much. I remember, seeing all my favorite Pokemon, all 80 of them that were in the game at the time. But also, I really liked wandering around in these various scenes and throwing apples at Pokemon until they revealed their secrets to me and all sorts of stuff like that. And I loved it so very much, and I was so into Pokemon at the time. So when I heard that new Pokemon Snap was coming out, I was like, I gotta play this. Now here is one little fly in the ointment, if you will. I have not played a Pokemon game since Pokemon Sapphire Gen 3. And I'm guessing the new Pokemon Snap game probably has some Pokemon that I may have never seen before. And as a result, you know how when those videos on YouTube where my grandma tries to figure out what these different Pokemon do or what these different characters mean. That's what this is going to be like today. Where you're going to watch me experience some new Pokemon for the very first time that are extremely not new. But they're new to me, and that's the important thing. I'm a grandpa. Yeah, in terms of Pokemon time, definitely, absolutely. So that's what you should expect here tonight as we jump into some new Pokemon Snap. Let's go ahead and get started on that, shall we? I am so pumped. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, let's get into it. Sorry, Marissa, I'm shutting down your Xenoblade Chronicles. Did you save? Okay. Here we go. Can't wait to find a Pokemon that's a couch. What? Do I need to take pictures of the couches? Do I need to take pictures of the couches, guys? You gotta let me know. You can't hide this from me. You can't not tell me about these things. Anyway, let's get started on this, shall we? I'm so excited, guys. I'm also seeing the stupid Mario Brothers are currently playing Pokemon Snap on YouTube. There's no further information about that. I just wanted to say that out loud. All right, let's get started. Please select your language. I'm going to have a hard enough time today already. I think English is going to be fine. Thank you. Please select the language for the character voices. Oh. Wow. Wasn't expecting this kind of option in Pokemon Snap. I'll do English. Please select your appearance. So we're not Todd anymore? Done with this. No, I don't want to. I'm stuck in this chair. I can't escape. Fine. No Todd? Sure, it's cool. I'm going to play as this kid. He seems fine. His name is Shaffo, because of course he is. Let's begin. Are you ready to start, Shaffo? Absolutely. Let's do it. Trash game. Trash. Hey, I know 2 of those Pokemon. Is Shaffo the new nub? Kinda. Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences. Wow, that's a nice looking lab right there. I like it. New Pokemon. They couldn't do any better, huh? I actually didn't know what this game was called until about an hour ago when I purchased the video game. Hey, I know 2 of those. Oh, look at you, dog. Is she a Pokemon? You guys have to let me know if she's a Pokemon. Is he? He's human, but is she a Pokemon? Please tell me. Hi there. I'm glad you made it. Welcome to the Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences, or LENS for short. My name is Mirror. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm researching Pokemon in their natural environment here on Florio Island.
Yeah, so...
I thought she was going to speak further, but I guess.
Yeah, and that's not all. The professor's gonna study every single island here in the Lentil region. No one's ever done an ecological survey like this before. It's gonna be amazing.
No one? Aren't you forgetting a certain explorer?
Oops, good point. You've read the stories of Captain Vince, haven't you?
Haven't you? Favorite take on new Pokemon Snap, what is this? Oh, graphics design. Yeah. I remember that video now.
But even counting him, Professor, your survey's gonna be the first of its kind in 100 years. That's awesome.
Thank you. Well, thanks. This is Rita. Her parents are good friends of mine. She's here on vacation while her school's on break.
Jeez.
I'm not just here to goof off, Professor. I'm your research assistant.
Yes, that's right, and I appreciate the help. Anyway. So he is doing an entire ecological study of several islands. And the only assistance he could get was one small girl as a personal favor from the family? What kind of budget is this? Now, before we go over what you'll be doing in this program, why don't we step into the lab to get settled?
Right you are, Professor. I'll lead the way.
Didn't get that grant. Ugh, it's killer. Yeah, Rita's an unpaid intern, but she's here to help, guys. She's here to help. All right, allow me to explain. The Lentil region is absolutely teeming with Pokemon. Photographing these Pokemon helps us learn more about them and their ecosystem. And that's exactly what you're here to do.
By the way,
At night, you might even get to see glowing Pokemon. They're really pretty.
All right. You're right, though. He is... Oh, he does blink. Well, that's good, at least. It's like he's just staring right on in there, ain't he? He's getting right on in there with them eyes. Now, without further ado, here's your research camera.
I got the same one. We could use them to communicate with each other and the rest of the team, too. You know, instead of phones.
That's right. It's more than just a camera. Lets us keep in touch and analyze data on the fly. What if that was the progression of technology that we had? Instead of like phones being the central base and then attaching more things to phones, what if we started at cameras and everything built off of camera? Did you know that my phone or that my camera also works as a phone? Yep. It'll also serve as a sort of ID badge for you here, so take good care of it. Yeah, it's a phone. My camera doubles as a calculator. Aw, he took a picture by accident, didn't he?
what do you think?
Awesome, right? The professor invented it.
Okay, but do they just have regular old cell phones, like smartphones in this world, or is this the best we got? Because you don't have to reinvent the iPhone for this.
Professor,
Can I explain how to use it, Professor?
Sure thing, Rita. Assist away. I'll go take care of some other preparations. Keeping in mind the previous game when the previous game came out, the original Pokemon Snap, that was 1999. Digital cameras were like cutting, bleeding edge technology, and a vast majority of cameras were still using film at the time. So it's gonna be weird that everything's gonna be stored digitally this time. Sure thing, Rita. Assist away. I'll go take care of some other preparations.
All right, come on, let's go outside.
Yeah, it's also a camera. Tutorials are based on default button layouts. I mean, I got the Pro Controller. I think that'll be fine.
perfect timing.
Aha!
Try getting a shot of that Pokemon. You can press the A button to take a photo.
I should probably move myself. I'm realizing that I'm probably going to cover up all of the, all of this speech in this video game. Is the, excuse me, is the game sound low for you guys? I could turn it up. Let's take care of that before I continue. How about that? Oh yeah, now I'm really looking at it. It's pretty darn quiet, huh?
Yes, nice going.
Oh dang, we don't have like the zoom in and then the take the shot? Oh, I wasn't ready for that.
Now why don't you try moving the camera to line up your shot?
Okay.
See that circle in the center of your viewfinder?
Yeah.
It's called the pointer.
Gotcha.
If you use the left stick to move the pointer around, the camera will move to follow it.
Right.
Give it a try.
Whoa!
You can point the camera up and down and even spin all the way around left or right. You can use motion
Uh-huh.
to aim your camera too.
Excuse me, what? Oh god.
Here comes Pikachu!
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 Get Pikachu!
Pointer so it's lined up with Pikachu.
We must obtain the Pikachu!
Did you see that shape appear around Pikachu just now? Whatever that shape is around is the subject of your photo.
Okay.
Remember that.
How is the audio still, guys? It sounds still pretty quiet on my end. I thought maybe I'd found a good spot for it, but it really feels like either her voice is really quiet or the game's still quiet, so I'm going to turn it up even more.
It'll be important when the professor's evaluating your photos.
She's still really quiet. Shoot that Pikachu!
That's it! Great job!
I noticed, though, it wasn't center frame, which is a little frustrating.
But since Pikachu's a little far away, it looks kind of small, huh?
Yeah,
Times like this call for zooming in.
okay.
To zoom in, just hold the CL button.
I was trying to hit that, they wouldn't let
Try
me.
snapping a photo of Pikachu.
Oh, now we talking. Oh, baby. Oh, yes.
Great! See how much bigger it looked that time?
The
You
zoom.
want your subject's whole body smack dab in the middle of the frame, looking big.
Yup.
Looks like you've already gotten the hang of using your camera. You're doing great.
There was a tutorial in the original game. It was on the first level, and it would just freeze and wait for you to take a picture of a Pidgey. I remember that very distinctly.
Oh, great! You can adjust your camera and motion controls
From the settings, I get you.
adjust them from the pause menu while you're out doing research.
Okay.
Hey, Professor, we've covered the basics.
Yeah, we're ready to. I mean, I hope certainly that I know how to use the camera. I'm a photographer. Well done. How was that? I hope you're getting the hang of your research camera.
Anyway,
Now then, I'll evaluate the photos you took.
first of all,
Would you mind choosing one shot of each Pokemon you photographed? I'll rate them using my special scoring system. Pick whichever shots you think are the best. Oh, they're put into folders. Well, this one's definitely the superior of the bunch. The Vivillon? All right, but it was facing away from me. That's not going to be good points. Yes. Starting with the photo number 1.
a new discovery.
Oh, it's Pikachu. This is the first time you've gotten it as your subject. Very nice. First thing I do is rate each photo from 1 to 4 stars. I came up with the system to help us understand and categorize how Pokemon behave. Photos of Pokemon in ordinary state get fewer stars. More unusual behavior means more stars. Simple enough, right? To be clear, the number of stars a photo receives doesn't affect its score. Every category is important. By the way, the camera keeps logs of what was happening when you took each photo. That data helps me categorize your photos. Let's move on to the scoring. First, I'll evaluate the subject's pose. Saving your photo just at the right moment is the key to getting a high pose score. Now on to the other factors. Size is straightforward. The larger your subject Pokemon appears in the photo, the better. I will say, by the way, Pokemon Snap, the original, did not do this. As a kid, you had to guess whatever the hell each of those things meant. They meant, like, pose? I don't know what pose means. And, like, size? Sure, probably. Then there's the direction the Pokemon's facing. Try to get it facing you in your photos. Next is placement. Try to get the Pokemon in the center of the frame for a nice balanced photo. And finally, you'll get bonus points if other Pokemon are in the photo with your subject Pokemon. Now, I know that was a lot of info all at once. Let me boil it down. Remember this, and you'll do fine. Get the Pokemon nice and big in the center of the frame, then snap the shutter. With all that in mind, here's your evaluation. Looking good. Hard to believe you're a beginner. The other one's gonna suck. I'm ready for it. Now you can imagine what the old Pokemon for the N64 was like? Yeah. You were not a 90s kid, though, unless you brought your Pokemon Snap cartridge in your local Blockbuster to get all your Pidgey pictures, because for some reason it always corrupted the data and you just got the same Pidgey picture everybody else got. Next is Pavilion, a new addition to our research.
Nice work.
It's in flight. Nice going. This isn't a bad shot at all. Yeah, it wasn't facing towards me. That's the big problem. Remember, getting the whole Pokemon in the frame, looking nice and big, is a key to a good size score. Hey, Himiko.
How was it?
Definitely a Butterfree, one of the gems, totally. Gens, not gems. What did you think? Once you get your photos evaluated, you can use them to fill out your very own Pokemon photo decks. That'll be a great milestone to work toward.
All right.
That about does it. I think it's time to set you off on your adventure. Yeah, I know. Bugsnax was a good prep for this, wasn't it?
Now then.
That should about do it. See this pod? It'll carry you on your photography expeditions. So here's a big trick about Pokemon Snap. It's all on rails. You actually do have very little control over where do you go. Instead, you are taken on what I guess would be best described as like a Disney like dark ride trip through various Pokemon worlds, and you have to just take pictures as you travel along and hope you get the best pictures you can. That's the magic.
By the way,
It's called the Neo 1. It's the best. It can teleport to far off places in no time flat.
Here's the thing.
I finally put the finishing touches on it not long ago with a little help from someone I know. You see, it makes use of energy hotspots scattered throughout the Lentil region.
Come on, Professor, you nerd. Details can wait. Get him into the teleporter.
Fair enough, let's get you moving. Sign this release, climb on in, and touch your camera to the console. I'm just saying, we're about to be teleported to a different land here. Or are we just flying these days?
Enjoy your first photo expedition.
All right, bye. Because in the previous game, you'd go through portal gates to get where you need to go. All right, let's begin. And the kid was instantly vaporized. Here we go.
At the entrance to
72 photos. There we go. That was a pretty good shot, I feel like. Oh, but there's so many of them. I should. Oh. Little monkey. Little Pichu. Oh, these are so quick. A Buffalint. A Grookey. A Dodrio that I'm just taking pictures of the backs of. Whoops. Why is there a limited number of photos I could take? I guess from a game mechanic perspective that makes sense, but from like a world perspective, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? Okay, here. Oh, we gonna get that Bidoof. Look at that goofy Bidoof. Oh, I think I got a very good picture of that Bidoof, if I do say so myself. A Wurmple. Oh, can I get two Wurmple? No, probably not. Coconuts. It's a pretty good Wurmple right there. Sorry, guys, if this is going to make motion sickness. Well, I missed a Pokemon right there. Oh, curses. But that's a Pokemon? Or is it just a thing?
Oh, look at all the Talos.
A Swanna? Wow, they didn't really... They didn't get too fancy about that, did they?
A
Okay, I think I got some pretty good Swalo shot. Or, yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, that Bidoof's making a thing. That Grookey's pretty good. Pichu, what you doing hiding in that there grass? Oh, what can I get to, Bidoof? Oh, that's a great Bidoof shot. I've done it. Oh, I missed some running Bidoofs. Oh, boy. Did that Dodrio have a bad time? Bark. I know, Pokemon's more like Pokemon snap your neck getting these shots. Ow. Flying Swanna. Got to decide which one of those is better. Those good birds. 45 shots left. I got this. I got this under control. Where are we going? I kind of like this. I kind of like this Tailo just hanging out on the map. That's pretty cute. Oh boy, it's a veritable smorgasbord of various Pokemons. I don't know which is the front of Comfy. Not gonna lie, having a little bit of trouble determining. Okay. When I'm gonna get a shot of like 3 of them in a spot.
Where you'll teleport back to camp.
I think that's about it.
Basically, it's the end of the
Troll
course.
space tip they don't tell you in the tutorial? Sure. What's up?
When you get back, I'll take a look at your photo.
So it's on a set path like the original. You are on rails the whole time. So that was me just railing around. Oh, that tea's still hot. All right, see you, Lisa. Welcome back. I hope you had a good time in Niflorio Nature Park. Now, just like before, it's time to show me some photos you took. How many Pokemon names do I remember? I could probably pain my way through the original 151. 152, maybe. But after that, I would start dropping off quick. I bet you I could get 225 Pokemon names. Go ahead and choose one photo per Pokemon. All right. Vivillon, yeah, that's definitely a better picture, right? I'm going to go for that one. Buffalon. I'll go for the one where at least I have a clear shot of him. This Grookey is much better than the other Grookey. Oh, that's glorious. That's such a good shot. I love it. D-pad to quickly move the camera. Ooh, that's a good thing. Do I want to pass out? No, I like the one where it's trying to figure out where stuff's going on. I'll go for that Bidoof picture. I know it's not exactly center in frame, but I think it's good. I'm gonna get the Wurmple on the tree there. I know. I'm waiting for those apples. I'm excited for apples. Oh, there's some pretty good shots here. I'm gonna go for that one. Just the fact that there's 3 of them feels pretty good. Flying Swanna feels pretty good. I got 1 shot of Pichu, which is better than none. I think this is definitely the best shot of Comfy. What do you mean I can't submit these coconuts I found? How dare you? How dare you? Those are some delicious looking coconuts. They don't appreciate my art here. They don't appreciate my art. Coconuts are literally Pokemon sometimes, all right? Now, yeah, no tips, guys, yet, by the way. I appreciate the controls tip because I specifically kind of saw me struggling with it. But past that, Let me mess around with it. I will do my best, and I will discover, and I will learn. And I also remember things from the original Pokemon Snap, so I do remember things like throwing apples to disturb Pokemon. They do seem to like that. All right, let's have a look. Oh, it's Vivillon. It takes my breath away.
Nice work.
I see it in flight. Nice work. Keep it up. Size is much better. Placement, okay. But other Pokemon, I got a little slice of a tail or another wing, which means I got 16 points. Well done. Yeah, let's keep the new one for sure. All right. Bouffalant. New. All right, next we got Bouffalant, a new addition to our research.
Great timing.
I see. What fascinating behavior. Good work. This is no easy shot to get. Size not great. Other Pokemon, only 55 points, huh? All right. That's fair. Grookey!
A new discovery.
Next is Grookey, a new addition to our research.
Nice work.
Seems calm. Nice work. Keep it up. Placement is 1,000. Just mwah. Remember, getting the whole Pokemon in the frame looking nice and big is the key. I thought I did pretty good on that one. It's just, it was far away. Become encouraged. 1 sec. Let me see if we can find something. Oh no, my sad animal facts all the way across the room now. Here's your encouragement for today, guys. You ready? This one's called Awesomeness. You are capital A awesome. And you should refuse to pay attention to anything that makes you feel otherwise. Instead, congratulate yourself for every victory, accomplishment, / teeny tiny step in the right direction. Because even the smallest positive action, like reading an affirmation, is evidence that you care about keeping your sweet, creative juju juiced up. And is that just the awesomeness? Awesomest? Certainly.
Real?
That much Lojo Ryan by the 46 months. Hey, Sarah's funny. We are taking pictures of Pokemon. How you doing? My favorite Pokemon is absolutely 100% Shroomish. I don't know if he's in this game. I hope he is. 3,000 points I feel like is pretty good. Okay, this has got to be like just A+, A #1 picture, right? Look at this thing.
Nice work.
2 stars. Seems like something caught its attention. Nice going. This isn't a bad shot at all. Well, that isn't inspiring. 2 stars. Nice placement score. Your subject's dead center, so it all feels balanced. All right. Bidoof.
A new discovery. Perfect timing.
Looks like it's busy building a bridge. Fantastic. You captured exactly the right moment. 57 for other... Wow, so they really don't care that much about other Pokemon. I'm getting that now. Nice placement score. Your subject's dead center, so it all feels balanced. It's a gold. It's a gold 1 star. I get it.
A new discovery.
A Wurmple.
Perfect timing.
Pose was pretty good though. He did like that pose quite a bit. My favorite anime is Spirited
A new
Away.
discovery.
Next is Florges. Florges? Florges. A new addition to your research. To our research. Good pose, good size. Other Pokemon, yeah. Galarian Slowking and a male Skarmory. Any thoughts? Let me look up what a Galarian looks like first. Ah! Rose Rock, there's a new Pokemon Snap game. It came out today. Let's look at this Galarian Slowking. Oh, boy. Ooh. I'm looking at that Slowking. I love the eyes on that thing. What was the name of the lady who cursed Stanley Yelnats in holes? Everyone's playing this game because it's out and it's new. Madame Zeroni. That's my name for your new Galarian Slowking. Is Madame Zeroni. I don't care if it's a male or a female. Which one was it? A female Galarian Slowking. Yes, Madame Zeroni. That's what I got for you. And a male Skarmory. Ooh. Trying to think for that one. First name that comes to mind, 747. But you spell it all out. All one word. 747.
A new discovery.
Next, we got Talo, a new addition to our research.
Nice work.
Never an N64, fair enough. I pretty much cut my teeth on the N64, so that was my existence. The more Pokemon you get in a photo, the more insight it gives us into the area's ecosystem. Swanna!
Discovery. Nice work.
Don't you want a Swanna? Okay, I'll take it. Hey, Skyhaven.
A new discovery.
Pichu is a little hidden, unfortunately. Kind of shy in the grass. Good placement, though. 1,000 points. We're on a Discord server since 1 a.m. 37 rolls. Why? What's going on? It's a lot of rolls. Cutting your teeth on N64. Yeah, do not bite N64s. The plastic is strong, but not that strong. Comfy.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Good pose. Good size. Wow, I'm surprised they liked that as much as they did. That's a gold star. Gorgeous.
How was it?
So what'd you think?
Anyway.
One last thing. Let me tell you about research levels. Oh, I'm so close. First impressions? Oh, it's like putting on an old pair of sneakers that you had back in 1999 and being like, dear Lord, I was 7. Why am I trying to put these shoes on? Your research level on a course tells you how much progress you've made there. Once that level goes up, you may see Pokemon behave in ways you haven't seen before. The key to raising your research level is to observe all types of Pokemon's behaviors. That means getting photographs of them in every category, from 1 star to 4 stars. So in short, fill up that photo decks. Keep that in mind, you'll be on the right track. Oh, I'm so close. You have more questions than before you asked. It's like, riding your bike again, and you're like, oh man, I like riding bikes. Also, when did someone put an electric motor on this? This is great. So get out there and snap lots of photos. And cherish the encounters with Pokemon you have along the way. Great work researching this new site. I hope your next trip goes just as well. I got a research title. Photo program newbie. Oh, that's not very nice. Smack dab in the middle. Save photos to album, of course. Oh, no, I don't care. Never mind. I thought they were just going to dump my previous photos, and I was like, excuse me. Excuse me. It's my favorite anime, and what would you voice in the... I already answered your question about anime, like favorite one is Spirited Away. What would I voice in the Pokemon TV show?
Now then.
I mean, I would... If there ever was needed an additional James, I'd be all in for James. That covers just about everything.
Hey, so
Can we go on a nighttime photo shoot later?
Not yet, but soon, after a little more practice.
Also.
By the way, don't forget you can come back to the lab and take a look at your photo decks anytime.
Wait. Come back to the lab. I'll explain more about that when you stop by the lab.
Anyway.
What kind of game? Oh, video game. Ooh. Oh. Well, don't let me keep you any longer. Go have a good time and snap some photos. All right. They're probably going to send me to the same place again. That's usually how this goes, is that they don't trust me after the first run. They want me to do another one. Head on another expedition already? Before we go, let me tell you one more thing you can do with your research camera. You can run a scan. That'll give you details about your surroundings. It tells you about nearby Pokémon and points out anything unusual.
Hey, so
Professor, what counts as unusual? You've never given me a solid answer.
So,
I'll never tell. Basically anything that makes the system go, check this out.
yeah.
Well, I guess that's all the detail we're gonna get.
You get the hang of it once you try it. Rita, would you mind demonstrating?
Yep.
That's terrifying, Abyssal.
Leave it to me, Professor. All right, get that camera ready.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Running
What we got
a
going
scan
on?
is easy. All you gotta do is try it out.
Scanning.
You saw that
Scanning.
name pop up, right?
Yeah.
And did you also notice that question mark?
Jesse and James infiltrated the ship. Yeah, long ago.
That tells you there's some. First,
I gotta look over there.
pointer change shape.
Yep, I see it. Thank you. Give it a try. X. Oh, I gotta hold
Now
it.
you should see the results.
Okay.
Come to think of it, I heard that a friend of the professor's came up with the name Neo1. Well, pretty easy, right?
Uh-huh.
When this icon pops up at the bottom of your screen, there's something nearby to check out.
Cool.
When you see that, try running a scan and taking a careful look around.
Okay. All right.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. There's one more cool thing you should know about scanning.
What else?
Some Pokemon will react to the sound and electrical signal from the scan.
So before we even start throwing things at the Pokemon, we're just gonna upset them with like electromagnetic flares.
To get their attention, that's your chance to snap a photo.
Okay.
The professor calls it an accidental seed cheese feature.
Ha 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 ha!
Anyway, that ought to cover everything.
Let's just blind some poor Pokemon out there. I'm ready.
Professor,
Hey, Professor, explanation's all done.
thank you.
Thanks, Rita. Don't hesitate to run a scan. It'll tell you a lot about your surroundings. All right, on to round 2. I wish to conduct research.
First of all,
Back to Florio Nature Park. Let's do it. Daytime. Round 2. Fight. That's your first time on Corsair Special will end when your photo memory reaches 0. Oh boy. Oh boy. We back, boys. Is the professor in this one the kid who took the photos from the original? No, I don't think so. Unfortunately. Look at me falling apart already. A Pichu won't face me. How dare you, Pichu? Fight me, you Pichu! I don't know if I'm gonna get a better shot at this Dodrio. That's a pretty good shot of that there Pokemon, though. Okay. That's right, the teleporting. What's this? Some charred fruits. Did a Pokemon do this? Oh my goodness. And yes, the Crystal Bloom. They won't let me do it. I mean, Jess, I've never met Jess in my life. That's a pretty good shot of that Swanna. We'll see how that goes. Let's see here. I don't think we're going to get those any better. Anything fun out here? Anything cool? Yeah, I bet you I can get a better shot at Pichu if I'm with any luck. That's pretty good. You mean half bow? Yeah, still not even matter. Hey, a Bidoof. Okay, here's the question. Is this going to be an any better shot? We'll see. We'll see. That feels pretty good. That's a Hoot Hoot. Oh, that's a much better Wurmple. That much is certain. I do like that shot there. Okay, not bad, not bad. To meet Jess in a game? No. Nuh-uh. Well, I don't know if I did any better that time. I got two more Pokemon than I did before, so that's kind of cool in its own right, I suppose.
It's time.
Oh, it's the teleport point. I know, and I don't feel like I did any better. Unfortunately. I did my best. Oh, wow. Those are some pretty good shots right there. I don't know if he'll give me any additional points there or not, though. We'll see. Yeah, it's interesting that they really specifically identify the... I mean, I guess as the generations got better, they did more differentiate the genders of Pokemon, right? Like different colorations and things. Original one they didn't put a lot of work on that because, my God, is storing 2 sprites per Pokemon? Are you real? Come on, it was a Game Boy color. I mean, it was a Game Boy like cartridge. It had how many megabytes of data? Hold on, I want to look this up. Game Boy cartridge memory. 128 kilobytes. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Kilobytes. This game right here is probably like, what? Yeah, each photo we're taking in this game is probably at least that much. Oh, you're back. You look hungry to take more photos. All right, let's get a better picture of Pichu. I think we got some potential here. This one right here especially. I like that one. Oh, come on. You telling me that Grookey's not better? Okay, that's got to be a better Grookey. This has got to be a better 2-star there. Tea for the evening is some more Silk Dragon Jasmine. I got to wash some cups. I'm way behind on that stuff. I don't know if that's better. We'll give it a shot. A lot more Bouffalantes in that one. Let's try that out. Florges. Yeah, I like that. I see. They actually tell you outright which ones are going to be minimum or a number of stars, which I appreciate. I don't think it's going to be much better. Yeah, it's fine. You're low on juice on the machine, so see you next time. All right, see you, arcade unit. Probably not any better. Hoot Hoot is better than no Hoot Hoot. You know, it's kind of sour Hoot Hoot. Comfy. Let's try that out. All right, Professor, let's get to it. So I wanted to show up, Professor. Yep, let's go. Improve those points.
Now then.
So we're comparing our previous pictures to our new pictures. Oh, it's Grookey, isn't it adorable?
Nice work.
It seems calm. Nice going. This isn't a bad shot at all. Much better size, much better direction. Not as great placement, but other Pokemon. Bam! New photo. Much better. Pichu.
Nice work.
Wait, we didn't submit a picture of Pichu last time? Really? That's kind of wild to me. No, we did. Oh, it's not comparing the 1-star to the 2-star. I get it. I get it. What if you ran like Pokemon Red on a modern computer without an emulator? Are you able to run it without restricting RAM power and such? I don't know. I mean, the code would break pretty quick. Games like that depend very hardcore on memory, like specific static memory addresses. And if you really play around with that too much, it breaks things real quick. All right, let's see how this new one does. Better pose. Same size. Direction not great. Other Pokemon. Wow. Just barely edging out the previous one. All right, I'll take it, though. Getting those Dodrios in, man.
Nice work.
500. Worse size, better direction, lesser placement. Oh, no. My previous one was better.
Nice work.
Pose not great. Ugh. Just barely worse. I really thought having all those Bouffalant they'd be really excited about, but no, doesn't seem to be. All right, good Florges picture here. Size was incredible. Yeah. All right, that's going to get me to the next area, no problem. Wurmple.
Nice work.
Yeah. Not bad. May 14th, you'll probably hopefully be free from school for the summer. All right. Magikarp, it's a bad picture, I will admit.
Discovery. Nice work.
But you know what? It's a picture, which is better than none. And you know what? Professor's gonna take it. Even Professor Oak would take that one because Magikarp is still center of frame.
You were close.
I've heard that so many times and him throwing out pictures. I imagine as a kid, Professor Oak taking the picture and be like,
But wait, this Magikarp is 3 inches too far to the right. Well, we can't have that now anymore, can we? Try harder next time.
that poor Affirmator card, it didn't deserve that. That's how I imagine, though, Professor Oak whenever I was taking pictures and he didn't like them. I listen to Professor Oak's voice so much. Next, you got Hoot Hoot. This is the first time you got it as your subject.
Nice work.
Good pose, good size, direction not great, placement yes. Pretty good. I could VA as Professor Oak. Well, there you go. I'll put myself into contention in the future. Much better size. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this game really doesn't credit having more Pokemon in the shot at all. They really don't care very much. There you go. Better comfy, 2-star comfy no less. Bad direction. Oof. When I got Nintendo, no, I'm sure there are people who are just as good, if not better than I for that. Yeah, that level 2. All right. We're leveling up. Look at that. You've hit a new stage in your research. Keep an eye out for changes, no matter how small. By the way, what is my favorite Pokemon? Shroomish. Thanks for the progress you've made in your research. I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think I'll be pleased to hear this. Let's return to camp. Let's go. I'm trying to remember. I used to be pretty good at doing a James impression too, but it's been a bit since I've heard James. I don't think I could match it like outright or just like cold. I think I need to listen to a sample of him again. Hold on, let me see if I can look up a sample of James. Let's listen.
We You think so? He looks pathetic.
He looks pathetic. Yeah, no, that's about right. Team Rocket blasting off at the speed of light. Press surrender now or prepare to fight.
Anyway,
I think you're about ready for a nighttime visit to Florio Nature Park. Yeah! Hopefully you'll get to see one of Lentil's greatest wonders, a glow called the Illumina Phenomena. Illumina Phenomena. James and Seto Kaiba had the same V. I mean, it's right there, right? Wait, Kaiba? Sorry, I was thinking Pegasus.
You're the one who discovered how that glow happens, right, Professor?
Huh. Yes, I am. But explaining the process scientifically was just one step toward my ultimate goal. Finding what these Pokemon taste like. I mean, finding that special Pokemon spoken of in the Legends of Lenta.
You mean the Illumina Pokemon?
Yeah.
I thought they were made up.
no.
Shroomish is a plushie. I have one. Marissa, do you know where Dad Shroom is? Oh. Should bring him along. No, they are very much real. You've seen the photos from Captain Vince's travelogue, haven't you?
What?
Hey, Slaughter Bartfast, how you doing?
You can barely tell what's in those photos, and they're ancient anyway, literally 100 years
All
old.
right now.
Well, we can discuss that later.
Right.
Now enjoy your nighttime outing. Nighttime. We can do research in the evening. Just turns into an actual hellscape. Murder and crime rampant in the Pokemon world. You see Pichu just beating the crap out of one of the Bidoofs.
You might get to see a whole new side of Pokemon at night. Watch for differences in their behavior.
Oh, look at that Buffalon right there. Big boy. Bidoofs are chilling. So I'm just trying to get that perfect Bouffalant picture. I think I kind of nailed it eventually. Just took a few shots. This is $60. It's a realsies game. Unfortunately. Wait, that's a... Oh, God. Oh, hello, sir. Yes, hey, how are you, sir?
Caterpie!
Oh, I missed the Murkrow.
That's great!
Wow, that pincer really popped up, huh? Gives off that blue glow. Oh, those are some big Torterras. Oh, no. Am I about to get myself into trouble here? I guess they're just chilling. Wait, that one's glowing. You came to the wrong grasslands, motherfucker. That's pretty good. Oh no! I missed the Pidgeot. I got a Ducklet. That's pretty cute. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Oh, look at this Hoot Hoot. You bet that shot's gonna be fantastic? Well, thank you. I'm trying so hard. So hard. Oh, that pincer's coming. Oh, God! Okay, he's going away. I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die.
Combi.
Where are you spotting? Tortera. No, face me. There you go. Oh, you're so cute.
You picked up a huge energy reading near you. The professor's busy trying to make sense of the data.
Oh, you sneaky score bunny there. Oh, that's adorable. I love it. Off we go. Can you die and snap? No, you can't, thankfully. Doesn't mean you're not going to try, though. You're right, though. The day-night thing works perfectly for this game. That way they can double up the number of times that you can do the environments and keep them still fresh. We've got a lot to discuss. Namely, there's a murder here at the lab. But first, let's get your photos evaluated. These goggles are here for later. I think we got to submit the sleeping score bunny, right? Oh, look how smug that boy is. All right, see you, Alex. That one right there feels pretty good. That's a real picture. Holy crap, how is that a 4-star photo of a Caterpie? What did I do? Four-star? In what world? I'll go for that one right there for the Swanas. Pincer. I feel like I got... Really? You didn't like the... You liked the dig up pincer as opposed to the screaming in my face one, huh? They liked the awake Torterra, but then they liked the sleeping one. Fair enough. Yeah. That I like. America Explain. Hey, Chad Benoit, how you doing? A butt picture Pidgeot? What? Of what? America Explain? Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a much better picture. I'm not going to go for it. Ducklet, in that I have a picture of Ducklet. This is pretty good. Let's begin. I think I got some good points today.
Let's do this.
Score a bunny.
A new discovery.
Scrap.
Sorry. Keep thinking of the Poke Rap. The new Poke Rap. Not the old Poke Rap, but the new one. Because if I recognize a lot of these names, it's from the new Pokemon rap. Mostly the triplet mumble rap he does at the very beginning. That's the one that gets stuck on me more than anything else. There's the vine. I gotta listen to this thing at 16 seconds. Oh boy. Map of America.
I am confusion. Why is this one Kansas?
Yeah.
But this one is not Arkansas. America, explain.
That is entirely fair. That's very, very fair.
Fast asleep. Nice work.
338. Oh. I think I figured out how they score other Pokemon in this game. Because the frame was so filled with other Pokemon, it gave me 338 points. Because the majority of the frame is actually a Torterra and not Scorbunny. It doesn't care about the number of other Pokemon. It just cares about how much of the frame is filled with them. Hey, Akka, how you doing? Because I have not gotten that many points ever from other Pokemon yet. Bouffalant.
Nice work.
Yeah. Size 2,000. Ooh, they like the size of that one. Waiting for that Caterpie. Tangrowth, I know it was kind of not a great picture, but I kind of panicked. I wasn't ready for it to turn around on me. All right, Tangrowth.
Nice work.
Still like the pose. Size is pretty good. Not bad. Where did I have another Pokemon? Fine, whatever. Cool, great. Give me points. The 4-star Caterpie! My 4-star darling! My most powerful Pokemon! With a pose point count of 200? A size of 648. What? I don't understand. I need someone take a screenshot of this and be like, huh? These Murkrows I feel pretty inspired by otherwise.
Perfect timing.
Pretty good pose. 1090, all right. 532 for other Pokemon. Okay, I don't understand that one at all. That Pokemon's looking straight at you. Swanna,
Nice work.
I got a glowing one. Placement smack dab in the center. That's really what he cares about most. Is that Pokemon in the middle of the goddamn picture? Rule of thirds ain't shit. Is the Pokemon in the middle? Pinsir.
A new discovery.
Also a 3-star.
Nice work.
No, 2-star. Never mind. Okay. All right. I'll take gold 2-star. Torterra. Look at that fella. Look at that mug.
Nice work.
He's all happy about this. I'll take that. And that Combi. Oh, look at this fella.
Discovery. Nice work.
Nice little, looks curious. What about, I wonder? Size 17, direction, placement. Yeah. Pidgeot butt.
A new discovery.
Woo!
Nice work.
Size, they like that one a lot. Thank you much for the follow, by the way. And a Ducklet from 3 miles away.
A new discovery.
Huzzah!
Nice work.
Size 142. Yeah, that's about fair. That seems fair. Come on, this Hoot Hoot is glorious. Thank you. The situation of the photo is taken rather than the quality of photo. Gotcha.
Nice work.
There's something uncanny about it? What? Yeah. Almost double. Be keeping that, boy. All right, give me those points. Oh! So close. I imagine the Pokemon behave differently at this hour. Keep up the good work. As big as possible. And look this way. And together with friends. And night. Makes sense, more sense having a picture for each star rating? Yeah. By the way, thanks to the progress you've made in your research, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this. Hold on, I got a sad animal fact to read. Did you guys know, according to the book of sad animal facts, that goats Can see almost 360 degrees around him. And you might be thinking, oh man, it's great. It's fantastic. But this goat in this picture says, oh man, my butt looks terrible. Sad animal fact. There you go. Return to camp, please. You give me a new power, bud?
A young girl loves Pokemon and helps Professor Mirror as his research assistant. Her curly ponytails are her signature look. Whoa.
That's intriguing. That looks concerning.
Something incredible has happened.
Are we under attack?
Take a look at this.
Have aliens strike?
Here's the thing.
Commander. The alien menace has landed in Botswana. We're sending a team in to investigate. Eliminate any hostiles. Seems they've landed in an open field away from civilization. When you got near that field of flowers, I picked up an incredibly strong energy reading.
Also,
Its source seemed to be moving too, if only slightly. What suggests what we've got here is
An Illumina Pokemon?
I can't be sure yet, but I suspect so.
Wonder why it showed up. Did you do anything special?
I also doubt that it appeared when it did by chance. So I think you should be the one to investigate the area where that reading is coming from.
What?
Oh, I want to go see too.
You watch through the monitor with me, Rita.
all right.
Please head out as soon as you're ready. Okay. All right. Let's embark. We going at night again. Doing a little bit of night seeing.
Great.
Oh. Oh. Sure. I'll look at the Illumina spot. I hope they don't just drop me here and like give me 10 seconds to do this, though.
Definitely where the reading was coming from.
Okay?
Do you see or hear anything?
Huh? What?
Glowy.
What? By the way, if people can just build hovercrafts all willy-nilly in this world, why do we ever walk in Pokemon? Ah! Oh, you're very big. Oh, you are very big. I can't believe we're about to die.
That Meganium's the Illumina Pokemon.
The
Quick, get a
Meganium!
picture.
Right. Ah! He loves his crystal bloom. Come on, bud, look at me. Maybe just take a picture like this as opposed to zooming in is maybe better. Okay. I wish I could speed ahead like you get at the end of Pokemon Snap. Here we go. Oh, majestic. Yeah, work that camera. Work them angles. Oh, you got this. Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. Just wasting all our pictures on one Pokemon today. Yes, sir. Where to now? So they glow when they eat the crystal blooms. I get it. Uh-oh. I think his mate saw me. Oh, yes. Yes, he did. Looks like he's running off. Yep, that's it.
The energy reading is gone
It's a level of just one Pokemon, but it's definitely kind of like a boss fight. There was one boss fight in the entirety of the original Pokemon Snap. And I honestly thought that was kind of an underused power. So I'm glad that they've kind of brought that idea back, if nothing else. We've got a lot to discuss, but first let's get to your photos evaluated. Okay, so you didn't like specifically they want the Illumina version. Aw, man, I thought I took a lot of really good photos otherwise. That's a shame. Probably this one. Huh. Validate picking Chikorita as a kid? Yeah! All right, let's have a look. Look how happy that Meganium is. Meganium? Meganium. Now, you don't see this every day. Perfect timing. You did wonderfully. That's a pretty good photo. 5,000 points? Interesting backgrounds make your shots even headier for research. Gorgeous. I think I was a Totodile main. That was Gen 2, right? Who was the fire version in that one? Cyndaquil, that's right. Look at that. You've hit a new stage in your research. Keep an eye out for changes no matter how small. Best shot! You just got a score of 5,000 points or more on a photo evaluation. Nice pose. Got a score of 1,000 points or more in a pose category. Gentle Wonder, you registered the Illumina Pokemon Meganium to your photo decks. You see the research title, Gentle Wonder. Oh. By the way, now that we've got that Illumina Pokemon info, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think I'll be pleased to hear this. Return to camp. So do we have a photo filter now? Is that the idea? Oh my good gracious. Oh my good gravy. Welcome, Raiders! How you doing on this fine Friday? We made it to Friday, guys. Look at that. That's nice. That's great. Welcome. My name is Shadow Temple. Welcome to new Pokemon Snap. Is how it is. How was the stream? What was going on over at? Oh, we're playing some Splatoon over at the Zeldathon channel today. Hello. Well, awesome. It's fantastic. Yeah. Well, welcome to my very first playthrough of new Pokemon Snap. We're gonna be playing this on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays here at 9 p.m. Eastern on this huge channel. Very, very woomy.
Woomy.
Very nice. God, I haven't played Splatoon since the original. I still got the Wii U right next to me. It's mostly okay. But yeah, Persona 4 Golden is 30% off. My goodness gracious. For those new to the channel, I stream here every night, 9 p.m. Eastern, with the exception of coming up this week, or earlier next week, I will be taking a break. But generally, you expect streams here each evening. Right now, we're playing this alongside Bug Snacks every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, which kind of similar, honestly, but it's fun. We've been having a really good time with it. Anyway, welcome.
Yes, you're back. That was amazing, right? Wasn't it gorgeous? Wasn't it huge? Wasn't it saying something?
Rita, we've talked about this. Pokemon don't say words.
You don't know that!
Take a deep breath.
Look who's talking. You're practically dancing, Professor.
Moving on. There's no doubt about it that Meganium was an Illumina Pokemon just like in the Legends.
Remind me what the legends say about Illumina Pokemon again, Professor? Didn't they supposedly save Lentil from a huge disaster a long time ago or something?
So the story goes, yeah.
Also,
Illumina Pokemon were also said to have distinctive patterns and glow with unusual light.
Sounds like your new friend.
right?
Yes, to the letter. I'm convinced the events in those legends really did happen. And discovering the true history of this region could be the key that opens up all our research.
Oh,
Hang on. Wasn't there one more important thing you were going to mention, Professor?
That's all right. It's pretty late. Let's pick up the conversation from here tomorrow. What? Did Pokemon Go on my phone? I have not Pokemon gone to the polls in a long time. Probably not since that meme. Good morning. Did you manage to get some sleep? Now, as Rita already told you,
Here's the thing.
I've been preparing to launch an ecological survey spanning the entire Lentil region. No, I have voted. I just haven't Pokemon Go'd to the polls. That makes sense. What's my favorite Pokemon? Shroomish. He's my spirit animal. And no sooner had he arrived than we suddenly found an Illumina Pokemon.
You think there's a connection, Professor?
Oh boy, are we like a freelance photographer working a gig job who also secretly is a child of destiny? Oh no. Look, dude, you picked me up on Fiverr. I'm here for the weekend. I appreciate you paying for room and board, but I gotta get out of here, man. I can't be sure yet.
What?
I got a wedding I gotta get shots of next weekend. Come on, man. I can't afford this. But fascinating things are bound to happen if you come with us.
really?
Well, maybe.
Jeez.
For a scientist, you sure can be vague sometimes, Professor.
But
Still, I think it's a good idea. It'll be way more fun with you along.
Right?
Well, there you have it. Ready to officially join our research team? Well, I don't know. What are the bennies like?
well,
I admit those little cottages are really adorable.
Excellent. Well then, let's make it official. With a team badge.
Oh, dang. I've officially joined the cult. Great. Thank you for the follow, by the way.
Yep.
It's like you were born to wear it.
all right.
And I'll spend the next 3 months convincing you that's literally true.
Well, what are we waiting for? Adventure awaits!
Not to rain on your parade, Rita. But I need to get a couple more things ready first.
Huh?
Did you also cry when you got your pin? Oh!
Oh, come on.
Just a little bit longer, all right? I promise it'll be worth the wait.
Right.
I'll explain next time you're headed out to do some research. The answer, Duel, is yes. You got a sticker. Wait. Hold on. I feel like we're getting mixed messages here. You got a sticker. It's the team badge. What? And a profile icon. Oh boy. I've not been in the lab in a bit. I feel like I should check that out and see if there's anything going on here.
Here.
This is the professor's lab.
Oh?
Not that it's your first time here, of course.
Hey, Firefoxy, how you doing?
This is where the professor does his research and works on mechanical stuff. In fact, he pretty much lives here.
Yeah, I imagine it's his home.
All right.
Anyway, let me give you a quick rundown of what you can do here.
Excuse me.
That server over there is where we store our research work. There are a few things you can do with all that data.
First.
First, you can check your photo decks. That's the encyclopedic record you're building with the photos you're taking. Isn't it cool getting to put together your very own photo decks?
Then.
Next, there's your space.
Oh, it's just like a photo. Okay, never mind. It's like, is that some weird MySpace? Anyway.
That's where you can see your personal photo album and adventure milestones.
By the way.
Your album is for photos you want to keep but not put in your photo decks. You can edit your album photos in some cool ways too.
Oh.
Am I forgetting anything?
Professor.
Was there anything else I was supposed to mention?
Also,
God, he zoomed right on in, huh? Did you cover what we can do on the internet?
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was it. If you use the online internet feature, you can see photos from players all around the world. If you really like a photo, you can tell the photographer, nice job, by giving the photo a little digital medal. They're called sweet medals. Give it all you want. People love getting them.
That's right. You can also see other photographers' rankings in each score category.
Okay.
All right, I think that's everything. I'm sure you'll figure it out quick.
All right.
Don't be shy. Try everything out.
Great job, Matheson. Yesterday, why did you kill my giant sheep? Oh, yeah, the size portals, right? Good times. All right, I just wanted to see what was around there. Also, I would love to upgrade the sound. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's fine. I was hoping I could lift the voices a little bit more, but right now they haven't been there yet. That's okay. I think camera speed's about right. I'm surprised they give you so much leeway on that, but I really need to slow it down a little bit. Okay, I think we're good.